Leaves and trees. I woke up early today, deep divers. Oh yeah. And I got my butt into the hardened nature. I hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. I hope you're doing a little samba baby in the hardened nature, deep divers, because let's face it, the whole world is crazy right now. That's an understatement. So, Israel declaring a state of war against Hamas and Palestine is the talk of the town. It is worldwide news, headline news. And I made a video on it, which has gone viral. A lot of people writing to me, messaging me saying, thanks so much for making that video. But there are things I missed out. Things they're not telling you about the Israel-Palestine conflict. Now, every video that I make is designed to help you to become your greatest version. There are lessons to be learned from every situation out there that we can use in our everyday lives to empower ourselves to go to the next level. So, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you support the real. Deep divers, we got a whole lot to talk about, but first, let's breathe, let's go. That was beautiful. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We're out here in the hardened nature. Another beautiful day. Aren't you happy to be alive, deep divers? I woke up full of gratitude, baby. There's no Wi-Fi out here, but I swear there's a better connection. Now, if you're watching this video, this is your confirmation that in this very moment, you can trust that everything is going to be okay. I said that in this very moment, you can trust that everything is really going to be okay. If you're ready for that, just say, I was born ready for that, Ralph. Fantastic. That's a spirit. Become your greatest version. Deep divers, I hope you're focusing on yourself, because that's what we're here to do. We are here to become our greatest versions. And that's what I teach millions of people every single day. I've been here over a decade and I'm still here looking 19, but it's not about me. It's about what's happening in the world right now. Israel declaring a state of war against Hamas, Palestine. Let's talk about it. Things they're not telling you. Now, let's take a moment of silence for everyone in Palestine and everyone in Israel. Everyone who has lost their lives, take a moment of silence for them every single day, because so much is happening. But once again, there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening for a reason. The universe doesn't make mistakes. You see, Palestine and Israel is a lesson that we all have to learn from, that can actually help us become our greatest versions. Let's dive into this. I got deep divers in Palestine who love my videos. I got deep divers in Israel who love my videos. So shout out to everyone in Israel. Shout out to everyone in Palestine. Because you see, deep divers, unity is the only truth. Separation is the only illusion. What? Slow motion this side. So, I'm kind of hungry, deep divers. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Hey. How you feeling today, deep divers? That video I made on Israel and Palestine already gone viral. So we're going to talk about things they're not telling you. Also, what we can learn from this whole situation to actually become our greatest versions. So, on this beautiful day, did you say thank you today? Did you say thank you? Thank you. I'm saying thank you to Gaia every single day. I'm also saying thank you To all the light workers, the chosen ones who are helping humanity day in, day out to raise the frequency and the vibration, I told you there's a split happening between 3D and 5D. I'm in the 5th dimension where love reigns supreme. I'm an untouchable. Look, it's crazy out there. What's going on with Israel and Palestine? People getting kidnapped, grandmas getting kidnapped, grandpas getting kidnapped, babies getting kidnapped. What's going on? Marvin Gaye would like to know. So, Noah Argamani. What? Who is she? Yeah, 25-year-old, innocent young woman partying in a festival gets kidnapped by Hamas. Her father crying, saying, oh my gosh, I wish I could protect her. I wish I could protect her. She was saying in her last moments, please don't kill me. This shouldn't have to happen. And you're going to see more of it. Because you see, deep divers, there's an African proverb, when two elephants fight, it's the ground that suffers. What? Slow motion this side. Now, I told you, it's not about being on the side of Israel. It's not about being on the side of Hamas, Palestine. It's about being on the side of truth. What? Slow motion this side. It's about being on the side of love. It's about being on the side of justice. It's about being on the side of the real, not the lies, the real. Things they're not telling you. I told you, go and study the 6-Day War in 1967. Because this is the reason why there is a conflict between Israel and Palestine. Palestine feel that actually Israel have taken their land. It's a tit for tat. They've been going back and forth for ages. And it doesn't seem like it's going to end peacefully. So what can people do about it? Educate yourself. Do you know that since 2008, 150,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel? 33,000 of them were children. Let me say that again. Over 150,000 Palestinians have been killed since 2008 by Israel, and 33,000 of them were children. This is the reason why a lot of Palestinians feel a certain way. Now, I can't even imagine what the father of Noah Argamani is going through. He must be furious that someone has kidnapped his daughter. There was a video of people scattering, running from the festival because Hamas were coming. So they're going to feel a certain way. But you see, how can there ever be peace if people want revenge on either side? Ultimately, who suffers? It is the citizens that suffer, the innocent victims that suffer, the innocent people in Israel who are just minding their business. I actually gave a consultation to a man in Israel, and he's like, Ralph, I love your videos. I watch them every single day. And I asked him, what's really going on with Israel and Palestine? And he's like, I don't get myself involved. I just live a simple life and want to mind my own business, Ralph. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You see, even in Palestine, you got people who just want to get on with their life, but they have been born into a conflict which is out of their control. They've been born into a position where they've got to choose a side, and it's crazy. So what can they do about it? What can the world do about it? What's the solution? First and foremost, citizens in Israel, innocent people in Israel, innocent people in Palestine must unite and come together. People of the world must come together. I told you, they got you divided in this matrix through race, religion, nationality. You got to realize it's one humanity. It's oneness. This is how we become our greatest versions. The truth is, everything is connected. I don't say I'm a black guy. I say I'm a multi-dimensional being having a human experience. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. The only way out is in. You must begin to remember who you really are before the world told you who you were. Things they're not telling you. There are a lot of people in Israel who just want peace. There are a lot of people in Palestine who just want peace. But there are other forces who want to create a war because war creates profit. It's a business. Tupac Shakur said, they got money for war, they can't feed the poor. What's going on? Hello, but you don't hear me though. Look, what lessons can we learn from this? When I saw that picture of that video of Noah Argamani, I said, oh, that's so sad, so tragic. She might lose her life because someone has kidnapped her when she just wanted to go to a festival. But what you don't see is that how many Palestinians, innocent Palestinians, have lost their lives to Israeli forces. But the media doesn't talk about that. So two wrongs don't make a right. And I told you, it's not about being on the side of Palestine. It's not about being on the side of Israel. It's about being on the side of truth, justice, love, and the real. We got to remind ourselves, deep divers, these are the signs of the times. Not a leaf falls from a tree without the universe's permission. Everything that you see happening right now on the planet is happening for a reason to wake your ass up. You got people who are dancing on TikTok, flexing for the gram, and you don't even know that World War III is about to kick off. Oppenheimer would be turning in his grave right now to say, oh my gosh, Iran might release a nuke, US might release a nuke, Russia might release a nuke. What's going on? Because I told you, Israel, a lot of people say Israel has the backing of the West, the US, the UK, and Palestine has the backing of Iran, which is a very powerful force. So you can see that peace is going to be hard to establish because each Israel and Palestine, each one of those, they got other people who have interests in it as well for their own benefit. So what's the solution? First and foremost, it starts with the individual. I told you, we must be the change we wish to see in the world. You have to realize there is no peace until you create peace within yourself first. Because everything out there is nothing more than a reflection of what's happening in the minds of billions of people on this planet. So if you want peace in the world, start with yourself. If you want to end the conflict between Israel and Palestine, start with yourself and say, what am I doing? Am I using my voice? Am I becoming a beacon of truth? Or am I just making TikTok videos and dancing, acting like everything is cool? Juvenal, the Roman poet, said, bread and circuses is how they keep the masses distracted. Are you not entertained? Don't you even realize they're creating 15-minute cities for you to keep your ass trapped in the matrix? But you're not even aware of that. So you got to become more self-aware. I don't want to watch the news. You don't have to watch the news. You have to remind yourself that you got to be aware of what's happening on the planet. Go and find real stories from people in Israel to see what's really going on there. Go and find real stories from Palestine to see what's really going on there. Check in with yourself. Focus on yourself as well. But I watch the news to see what they're not saying. What? Slow motion this side. I said I watch the news to see what they're not saying. And what they're not saying is that this has been going on for so long and it was only a matter of time before it escalated. And the reason why is because a lot of people don't want peace. The inorganic ones feed off human fear. Sacrifices have been carried out since the dawn of time, but you don't hear me though. Nothing has changed. So we got to remind ourselves there are good people in Israel. There are good people in Palestine. But it's about you realizing you have to lead yourself because you are being led to the slaughterhouse. You didn't come here to be in a perpetual state of fear. Do you know that in Palestine they're trying to leave? That people are trying to leave, get out of Gaza? Whole entire building in the center of Gaza, the tower, was demolished, like blown up, not demolished, just like blown up by Israeli forces through air raids. It's crazy. Now, in Israel, you've had explosions too. People getting kidnapped. It's crazy out there too. So what's the solution? You got to remind yourself, people trying to leave Israel in their airport as well. In their airports, people are trying to get out there, get away from there. A whole new world must be established. That's the solution. Because the old way wasn't working. Do you know what the definition of insanity is, deep divers? Let me break it down for you. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different results. It's obviously not working between Israel and Palestine, what they're doing. So a new way must be formed. And that new way is seeing things from a new perspective, to realize that actually I must be free of all of that. And there are a lot of people in Israel and Palestine who have left totally. And that's the solution. Because you see, being free is your birthright. And the only way out of this situation between Israel and Palestine is for the whole world to want peace. Because when the whole world wants peace, there's going to be peace not only in Israel and Palestine, but in Russia and Ukraine, in every single country in the world. But for that to happen, a higher consciousness must be formed. But it's going to happen though. Hit that like button right now if you're ready for world peace. Hit that like button right now if you support the real deep divers. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. Let's breathe. That was beautiful. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/the book, The Secret Recipe to Becoming Your Greatest Version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, deep divers, for men, women, children, even cats. All new limited edition design shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. We're doing the fashion show in Miami. We're doing the fashion show in New York. We're doing the fashion show in London. If you want to be an Infinite Waters model, DM me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart and let's get it popping. What's up, deep divers? They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Remind yourself to choose love over everything. Only love can conquer hate. I said, only love can drive out hate. One love. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you're ready for peace. Okay? Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation and let me know how this video inspired you to become your greatest version and choose peace. It's one love, one love, one love, deep divers. Peace.